Hello YouTube, this is eezepeeze, and I went and had myself a little holiday today, and by holiday, I mean H-A-U-L-a-day. So now, I know I just posted a haul video yesterday, but that was like a collective haul over the last several weeks. Today, I had myself a true YouTube-esque haul. I'm getting paid in a couple of days, and I actually found myself with a little extra money this month, which I don't know how that happened. Maybe somebody didn't get paid. But anyway, I went to Ulta and I went to Half-Price Books and got a haul, just like a buttload of stuff. Also, I want to point out right there, that's the share that I won from Torn Pages haiku contest. And so I brought her down and put her on the shelf so everybody could see her and admire her and everything like that. She's pretty cool. And her fan of glitzies is rainbow color, which I really like have a thing with things being in rainbow order. I don't know why that is. It's always been that way. Like my mom used to take me to the craft store as a baby, and I guess I would just be fascinated by the thread being in rainbow order. But anyway, I digress. So I'm going to start with the books that I got today at half price. Please pardon the sudden plastic rattling. Okay, if you're not familiar with Half-Price Bookstore, if there's not one in your area, it's just a discounted bookstore. They sell used books at half or roughly half of the cover price. So you can go in there and you can really get a lot of good stuff. And they don't always have like the most popular books. Like I just checked for the Hunger Games stuff in there. I just wanted to see if they had it, and I didn't see any because that's so popular. Even if they did get any, it would sell out immediately. But they have like Twilight, and they have a huge selection. They also have half-price DVDs, half-price. They have records and tapes and all different kind of stuff. So anyway, I got 5 books. Most of them are sci-fi, fantasy, or dystopia inspired, I suppose. Okay, I'm going to start with the two little cheapy paperbacks first. They're both by Octavia E. Butler, who I really like this author. She's a prolific author. She has quite a few books. She has written quite a few books, but I got Adulthood Rights, which is book 2 of the Xenogenesis series. The first one is Dawn, and then this one, and I think there are a few more too. Let me see if it says in the front. No, it doesn't. But anyway, this is kind of like a creepy Star Trek sort of Borg sort of series. What it is Earth has been annihilated and the whole population's been wiped out. And this foreign species saved like a portion of the population and has had them in deep sleep for generations and generations and generations. Well, slowly they begin to awaken them, and the first person they awaken is the main character. This other species is very, like, I'm going to say alien, pun not intended, but very alien. They're like squid or an octopus or something. Well, it's all about the juxtaposition of the main character wanting to stay human but slowly being absorbed by this new species. It's really interesting. I can't wait to read this. The first one, I read it in like one sitting, and they're not very thick, so you can definitely get through them in a weekend. And the other one I got from her, I've actually heard people talk about it. It's called Parable of the Sower. And this is yet another dystopian sort of genre book, but I haven't read this yet, but the main character is an empath, kind of like Deanna Troi on Star Trek. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I got another cheapy paperback, which it's a romance novel, and I couldn't find a description of the story, but so I don't know how racy it is. It's by Laurel K. Hamilton. It's called Narcissus in Chains, and it's the beginning of a series, I believe, but I can't tell. Anita Blake. I think it's not the beginning of the series, but Anita Blake is a vampire hunter. I think that they actually may have made a TV show, But looks like this. The cover is kind of racy. I'm not going to show you the inside cover because it's kind of risque. But it's about this vampire hunter and all of the romance and everything that ensues with that. Next, I got 2 books that are in the teen genre, but they just looked really good. The first one is the first of a series called the Pellinor series. It's called The Naming. Some of the other books in this series are The Crow and The Riddle, and I think there's one more too, The Singing, I think, but I don't know what order they come in. And this is sort of an epic fantasy. This particular main character, it becomes discovered that she's had a hidden heritage and hidden powers and that kind of thing. And this last one is called The Forbidden Game. And the premise of this book, what it says on the back, oh, I forgot to tell you it's by L.J. Smith, is that these kids are given a game by a weird guy in a used things store, and it becomes real as they're playing it. I just thought it sounded fun, so I picked it up. Okay, so that was my book haul from Half-Price Books. And if any of them seem outstanding to me or like something special that I think you should read, then I'll let you guys know. And then the real goodies. I have a huge makeup collection, but some of the things in it I don't use very often anymore because I've discovered what I once thought was a really good product isn't really so much a good product. I love my drugstore products, but some of them I want to replace with better products as I get done with them or just they get old. Okay, so I bought 3 palettes, 2 eyeliners, and a single eyeshadow. Okay, let me start with this palette first. This is the Lorac Ooh La Lace palette. It looks like that. This was about $30, but you get 6 eyeshadows. So it averages out to about $5 per eyeshadow. And I'm trying to get it out of its packaging so I can show you. They're baked shadows. And one of the reasons why I picked this up is because I've been looking for more and more matte shadows. The drugstore is very lean on matte shadows. That's hard to say. Wet n Wild does some good ones in their color icon palettes. I can't really even think of anybody else who's even making a significant number of truly matte shades in the drugstore. Maybe L'Oreal, Hip, maybe. But anyway, so I've been on the quest to incorporate more matte shades into my repertoire because as the eye ages, shimmer begins to be your enemy. It begins to settle into any fine lines. Now, I don't feel like I'm to the point yet where I can't wear shimmer on my eyelids. In fact, I'm wearing quite a shimmery look today. With it's a Wet n Wild color icon trio, which are awesome shadows, by the way. But anyway, I saw this Lorac palette, and it has 4 matte shades and 2 shimmer shades, and they're baked, so they're they have the round mound in the middle, and they're all neutrals. And when I swatched these in the store, it was just like butter, it just came off on my finger. It was just like silk. Okay, let me swatch. I'll do the brown one for you so you can see that's a pretty neutral. Okay. And let me do a shimmer. Even the shimmers are really more like satin finishes, not glitter. Okay, so that's the Lorac palette, and this is what the front of it looks like. It's very pretty. And I think it's called Ooh La Lace because it's supposed to be like an intimate, naked palette kind of thing. But anyway, that's that. And next is, I got 2 Too Faced palettes. The first one I got is Natural at Night. I already have the Natural palette, which I really like. Is it the Natural palette that I have or the Naked? I think the Naked one. And I looked at the Natural one there at the store. That's right, I do have the Naked one because I have both the Urban Decay and the Too Faced Naked palette. I remember that now. The Natural palette that Too Faced makes has so much shimmer in it and kind of is defeating my purpose. Oops. Oh, it comes with a teeny tiny little Too Faced Shadow Insurance sample. That's cute. Which I do use that primer. Okay, Too Faced Natural at Night has quite a few, I think 3 matte shades. Now, if you're not familiar with the Too Faced palettes, you get 3 all-over base / highlight shadows here, and then like your crease and your outer corner. And these are all neutrals also. Let me hold it up a little closer so you can see. Okay. And the nice thing about the Too Faced palettes is that they come with, if I can get it out without, I'm trying not to break my nails because I want them to last through tomorrow evening. Anyway, they come with these hint and how-to cards. They come with 3 or 4 for different looks that you can do with the palette. And just speaking from experience, having experience with these palettes already, these shadows are really nice, very silky. They last a good long time. And I find that I can make like 6 different looks just with one set of 3. Like, you know how they go across like that? So I really get a lot of use out of these multiple eyeshadow palettes. Now this ran about $30 also, and you get 9 shadows. So, you know, not bad for the money per shadow. And then I also got the Too Faced Smoky Eye palette. And the girl at the at Ulta said they're also coming out with an all matte palette. So as soon as I start seeing that in stores, I'll probably pick that up too, because I really like these shadows a lot. Okay. Oh, another little sample. That's good. Okay. This one. Oh, it's broken. Oh well. But anyway, it's almost all matte and satin shades. There's some beautiful plums at the bottom. These look on the camera like gray. Oh, there, you can see the color better. Oops, not if I let the lid close. Or it's a plum and like an eggplant color. So it's really pretty. I wish it hadn't have broken, but oh well. And next I'll stick with eyeshadows. I picked up a single Urban Decay shadow called Lounge. And I'm trying to figure out how to get into this box for you. I saw this, and it's such a cool color. I hope I picked up the right one. I was having trouble seeing which shadow was which, but I think that this is right. Oh, they flip. Okay. If you're not familiar with Urban Decay's singles, they look like that. And this shade is so cool. I don't know if my lousy webcam's going to pick it up, but okay, when the light's not on it like that, it's like a nice satin brown. Then when the light hits it, it's got all these iridescent blues and greens with it. It's so cool. Let me see if it'll pick it up in the pan. I've never seen a shadow like that before. I think MAC makes one, because I think I remember Emily Noel talking about one. But yeah, this was $17, so not a lot of value there, but it is a really cool shade. And the last 2 things I got, I am ever on the search for a pencil eyeliner that doesn't like droop right here at the corner of my eye when like midway through the day, because I hate when I think my makeup looks great and then I go into the bathroom and I've got these like teardrops of eyeliner at the corners of my eye. So I did some research on YouTube, and everybody, all the gurus and everybody say that the Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencils are really good. So I just picked up 2 of those, and they just look like eyeliners. I mean, nothing special about the packaging or anything. And I got the color Zero and the color Demolition, which is like a dark black and a dark brown. So just basic. Man. I'll just show you what one of them looks like. I mean, they're just eyeliners. They just look like a regular eyeliner. And to me, these were expensive too, but there's a lot of hype around them, so I hope they live up to it. I've been using Revlon Color Stay, and it just doesn't. It doesn't stay. It smudges. So I don't know. Like there are some cream or gel eyeliners from the drugstore that I really like. I really like the L'Oreal Hip ones and the Maybelline Eye Studio. But as far as pencils go, if anybody knows of any drugstore ones that don't smudge midway through the day, let me know, because I sure haven't found any, and I've tried a bunch of different brands. But anyway, so that was my delightful haul for the day, and oh, and I tried out a whole bunch of perfumes too, but I still owe whoever requested that Gucci 2 review. I was able to get a sample today of that. Not today, the last weekend at Sephora. I had trouble finding it, actually. They don't have it at Ulta. So I will be doing a review on that shortly. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.